Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Zedekis here with week 3 of the Batty Overwatch League. I got Salvo joining me here in the booth. How you doing tonight, Salvo?
Not too bad.
Alright, so we are just waiting for a couple more people. We've got Clown Fiesta Cartel playing Hanzo and Gretel. Alright.
Should be an interesting game.
Yeah,
Got some good maps this week for it.
we do. We got Route 66, Nepal, and Kings Row. Man, I love Kings Row. I think that's my favorite map.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones to play on.
So it looks like Hanzo and Gretel are in second place right now. We got 67 points. Clown Fiesta not too far behind with 50. So, could go either way. Your team could end up in second with a good match here tonight. There's Joey. And I think that means all of our players are online.
Sweet.
That's good. No one got caught off guard by that gig patch out of nowhere tonight.
But at least we finally have competitive.
Yeah, we managed to play a couple competitive games just before the stream. Pretty fun so far. Like the longer match structure. It definitely makes things move a lot quicker. There's less downtime, not as much like stat screens and all that stuff. So
Yeah, it definitely seemed interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing alright in placement games right now. 1-1. Looks like Craig's ready, Lou's ready. Alright. I'm gonna get this underway. Going to Route 66.
Traveling to Route 66.
Alright, so what are we gonna see from both teams here?
Well, I'm gonna make a bold prediction and say that Thrifty's gonna play May.
Oh, I guarantee it. That's so scary.
Man.
Our team was planning to counter Thrifty's May, even though we don't play him this week. We were discussing it in team chat today.
We're pretty worried.
Yeah, we'll be ready for it next week though, or no, 2 weeks from now actually. Next week is going to be a rematch of this week actually, because every team's playing everyone twice, so that will be very interesting. Same match, different maps. Alright, let's see what we got coming out here. So, Hanzo and Gretel, right? Your dad, Symmetra, interesting. Actually, I have no idea where Symmetra usually sets up on this map.
Must violence always be the solution?
Tree, of course, on that Junkrat. Classic stuff there. Yeah. Oh, look, you were right. Thrifty on that May.
Yep.
Shocking.
He's a one-trick. Why would he pick anything else?
When it works that well, I guess you can't really blame him. So, let's go ahead and follow him. See what he does coming out of the gates here. Gets hit, that's what he does. Alright, so they're making a push here. Behind Albino Joe on Reinhardt. His shield's already going down. Big plays from Symmetra. Yeah, I didn't even really see where that was. So they're going to be contesting the point, but they don't really have any damage to do anything here.
Both Reinhardt's in a slap fight.
Oh, that was beautiful. It's like nobody doing anything, just slap fight. Looks like the clowns are kind of just surrounding him on the cart here. Joey's got that shield up, but no teammates behind him. I heard a Junkrat ult go.
UTech gets charged into a wall. Thor managing to catch him out.
Tree playing real offensive, just sitting on that cart, lobbing grenades everywhere.
The res on Destiny.
It's pretty good. And here comes the Junkrat ult from Scotch. That's gonna take out a couple. And the clowns are... Yep, the clowns are making some progress here.
Ooh, clutch teleporter though is gonna make it mean a lot less. Unless they all get wiped again.
I guess so. Well
done.
so much for that teleporter, and Thrifty with the amazing spam. You know why he plays Mei. It's just for that. And there we go. Gretel finally making it back. Soldier 76 ult comes out from Sexy and he dies right away. Thrifty going in. Wow. He takes out Destiny, so that's no more healer. They've almost wiped the enemy team again. Hanzo and Gretel just has Kragan left. He goes down.
He's down.
Wow.
He did take stripe with him, but otherwise,
I'll take a 1 for 6.
For no trade.
So just like that, they get the first point. They're gonna get even more of a push still. 50 running up, he gets the duel in Ball of Sexy. Yeah, no one really in position to stop this push.
UTech is doing his best on the flank to try to distract everybody. It's always nice to see a flanker actually flanking.
Yeah, that is actually pretty useful. It's doing some good disruption here on Ball of Sexy. But meanwhile, back at the point, Thrifty dropping that Mei ult.
Blizzard goes just past the payload. Unfortunately, nobody in it.
The Mei Reinhardt duel. I fought so many of those. Kinda just doesn't go anywhere.
Joey getting that charge on. That's what I like to see, playing Reinhardt correctly.
Ooh. Ult comes out from Joey. Doesn't look like you're gonna finish anyone off. Good follow up from Big Man Ziggy with the ult. And it looks like Hanzo and Gretel have stopped the push.
Yeah, for now at least.
UTech finally gets found on that flank.
My ultimate is ready.
It looks like they are trying to regroup, except for Alice. He's got a wall, he feels safe enough. Thor just got boosted to the 2nd level.
And another Reinhardt slap fight. That's kind of the story of this game so far. Thor and Joey just flailing at each other.
Neither charging each other though.
Yep, slaps only.
I mean, the charge does over half their health if they manage to connect it into
If
a
they
wall.
hit, yeah, that's the big part.
Well, for how close they are, I would hope that they wouldn't miss that.
Good wall by Thrifty. Kragan ulted on him, waiting for him to come out of that ice block. Just walled himself off and walked away. Alright, Hanzo and Gretel coming back to try and stop this push once again. Joey just sitting on the cart, not caring. He's got his ult up. There we go, he's in the back line taking out healers right now.
Aw. Tree tried to get a tire in on that point, but Scotch already knew where he was and took it out immediately.
Nice. And looks like an ult out from Thor.
Oh, going ham.
Oh, Joey's just going to town with that hammer. He's taking out 2 people, almost took out Reaper there. Does have his ult up still. That might be enough to get him to push onto this point. Ooh, UTech going hard. And, the clowns are gonna get the 2nd point.
Not entirely sure where the rest of the blue team was.
I saw UTech picked off a couple. Just doing his double jumps off the cart. And popping people with stars.
kind of felt like they just gave that point up.
Kind of, yeah. Thrifty trying to use his ult to push, but he gets picked off. And Hanzo and Gretel stop the push. So we got 2 minutes. I think this could definitely go either way. This one is pretty hard to push once you get it around this corner. This hallway just becomes a death trap. Kraken gonna look for the flank as they try to push through that door. Poor Joey here is just getting hammered from every direction.
Oh, Thor missed his charge. Now he's just at the mercy of the enemy team.
What?
Does get the ult on the Joey.
That was interesting. Yeah, both Reinhardt ults going off at the same time there. There we go. Kraken on the point. Drops the Reaper ult. Just picks up Joey. Once again, Utek on the flank.
Oh,
Taken out by Sexy.
Helden sterben nicht.
They ball Sexy on fire here with that Hanzo.
oh, that tire.
Oh,
Taking out both healers.
big double kill for Tree. Yeah, that pretty much stopped this push. Ball Sexy is just gonna keep poking away at Joey's shield.
The tank is down, now the 3 that just showed up are in a pretty terrible position.
Yeah, they're gonna need a big push. They only got 40 seconds.
Looks like they backed up a bit. The Lucio's waiting for Reinhardt to bring him into the fight.
Yep. Meanwhile, Thrifty taking hits. Might get picked off by Ball of Sexy here. Oh, Thrifty gonna just wall him off.
Ooh, Destiny is down though. A 3-man freeze?
They're pretty solid, but they didn't manage to pick off too many. Another Reinhardt slap fight going on in the point. Thor gonna go down. And here comes the miscolored Hanzo ult. That was actually for the blue team. So this is it. This is gonna be the last push. Both teams have everyone up. Junkrat ult coming in. And that gets taken out.
Down.
Big stop there for Hanzo and Gretel. Looks like only one down on each side. Oh, there we go.
Good ult by Kraken.
Yep, Kraken gonna shut down that push. That should be the round, I think. Yep.
And that's it.
Alright, so 2 points. I'll have to look at the overall point sheet.
Play of the game.
Interesting. I don't think I caught this. Oh man. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that was that big wipe right when you mentioned that they have a teleporter. That would be what shut them down there. So that is 6 points for getting those 2 checkpoints. And we'll be switching sides here.
It was a good final hold there, though. Considering how shaky the early went, I didn't
Yeah, I mean
expect
the
that last point to get stopped so hard.
they just got wiped like 2 times in a row and lost that first point. I thought we were gonna see a pretty quick game. But yeah, that was a pretty good turnaround. Alright. Let's see what the clowns are doing. We're gonna go with Bastion and Torbjorn.
already.
Alright. So yeah, they're gonna go with more of the turret defense here. Albino Joe and that Hanzo.
I'm sure Swift is smiling somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Interesting though. Both teams went with a double healer setup last time, but it looks like blue team only has the Lucio this go.
I think.
And both teams
Yeah, they're both
actually
on Lucio.
opt into
They were
Lucio.
both showing double healer before it started, and then they switched off their second. So just single Lucio on each side. I don't know. I feel like in attack defend you want a Mercy.
Yeah, especially as the defenders. If used correctly, it can fill the same position Symmetra's going to.
Yep. Yeah, I think especially on payload, it's harder to get a good setup with Symmetra. Because everything's moving too much.
Right.
Alright.
I know that this tunnel over here is a pretty good spot for turrets, but other than that, after that, you don't really have anywhere good to go.
Thrifty with the sneak attack wall.
Tech with a beautiful hook.
Thor's shield already down. Taking a lot of fire from both turrets. He's gonna miss the charge on the Thrifty. And get hooked.
Thrifty taking out both tanks.
Damn. Yeah, that card
Choosing
has.
to not give any fucks.
They haven't even touched the cart yet. Oh! Thrifty getting the long range snipe. 2 headshots on the ball of sexy and he is done. Ah, maze stuff. Ooh.
They're gonna
Hanzo
want
ult.
that thing.
Wow, Thrifty going to town on everybody.
Ooh. The hook unfortunately missed.
Another flank from Thrifty, he's gonna throw his ult. Ooh, triple freeze, but nobody's there to follow up. Big man Ziggy drops his ult, but his team didn't even really take damage there. That's
It's almost a really good dragon.
Yeah, it did manage to get one, but I mean that's 2 dragons and 1 kill so far. It's not great. But Hanzo and Gretel are on the cart. They're pushing it. Only 2 on the cart, so there we go. Now they got everyone. They might get it most of the way to the point here. Although there will be turrets coming around this corner. Oh nope, Kragan takes out Bastion. Looks like with a reflect. Phantom Stripe gonna drop the beat, but it's still gonna be forced back by Tree's Roadhog ult.
Torbjorn getting that turret down. Almost has his ult. He can keep it alive.
He does. Oh, he did. He got it to level 2 in Molten Cord. Oh, but he gets hooked onto the cart. I think he's gonna manage to get out. He's getting chased out by Reaper. Yep, Wall of Sexy takes him out. And they got the point.
Ooh.
Hanzo and Gretel are moving up.
Kragan whipped out his katana but immediately got hooked.
Well, Sexy just shredding tanks. Here comes a big Bastion ult.
Oh. Scotch
Ooh.
coming in as a tank.
Shut
He's
down.
for days.
Wow. Yeah, this double tank thing's working out pretty well for Hanzo and Gretel. Thinking Lou's gonna want to switch off that Torbjorn. Stuff's just getting shut down pretty quick. They've got to just stop this push before they can start doing that kind of stuff. Scotch's Bastion gets set up.
UTech just shoving everybody off the point for a few seconds.
Wow, just a
Dead.
clusterfuck of ults. I mean, dragons, whole hogs. Saw Reaper ult in there.
You need a team with a Mercy, so those all stick.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, UTech. Oh. He got a hook onto the Widow, but missed all 4 shots thereafter.
I mean, she's kind of small, but still.
Yeah.
Oh man, every person I switch to is just dying. Yeah, this is just a brutal fight over this point. And they're gonna get it. Wow.
And they'll have 4.5 minutes to take this last point.
That is looking a lot better for them
It's
than
still
it looked for the
pretty hard to
clowns.
take, so
Yeah,
see how
it's-
this goes. They have double Bastion to deal with, though. See how quickly until they notice that.
Yeah, this could be pretty fun to watch.
Kragan seems to have found one.
Scotch getting set up. Ooh. He's got a good view, a straight shot of the point. Takes out one tank, hurts the other. Joey firing a dragon down there. Oh, but he gets hooked in! Barely escapes with his life. Utek gonna die.
Oh, Thrifty.
Now Scotch is taken out.
Down.
And Tree with the whole hog. They're gonna get a good push here. They are coming into another bastion. He's out in the open. He's gonna get hooked. Yep. He's down, and I think Hanzo and Gretel's gonna get it. Oh.
Another hook that ended up being nothing.
Big blizzard from Thrifty. Gets a bunch of freezes. He gets a few kills. Completely stops that push. I thought it could have been over there, but yeah, Thrifty definitely saved it with that blizzard. But still, 3 minutes, and it's...
But unfortunately, it's a lot of distance covered already.
Yeah, I mean, it's right at the end. Thrifty gonna get taken down by Shri. Or charges into a bastion, just gets lit up.
Here comes the tire.
Oh. Interesting. That was a good timing on that hook. So otherwise that bastion would have taken out the tire, but...
Ooh, Kragan getting hooked on Genji, switched back off of Widow.
Yeah, I think that's a good call on this last point. There's so much cover, I don't know how effective sniping is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So down to 220 left for this push. Thrifty getting a double kill there. Definitely gonna slow down this push a little bit.
Ooh, big man Ziggy saving Genji's life after being completely frozen.
So Thrifty's going on the flank here with Blizzard up. This could be huge if he doesn't get killed by Kragan here.
Ooh.
Oh!
Dies to Lucio, even worse.
Big man Ziggy with a solid sneak attack there. He drops the beat and they've got a push going.
Genji has ulted. Ooh. He is just doing some work on that point, and that...
Yeah, Ball is sexy, double kills on the ult.
Oh, the Blizzard's down, but they're all there, and it's just Thrifty.
Thrifty could have saved it with that Blizzard though. Oh, he's knocked down!
Saving the day.
And it's almost over here. Hanzo and Gretel just need a little bit more. Lou's set up on the side of his bastion.
Not on the point.
Oh!
Rise to the passive, and one...
Joey takes out Thor and stops it. That was close. So 1 minute, basically one push coming up here.
They didn't group yet, though. Lucio is now down, so there won't be a healer until he's back up and back in the fight, which could be much needed seconds wasted.
Yeah, they're gonna be cutting it real close, waiting for him to come back up. He is just back in now. Thrifty taken out by Kragan on Tracer.
30 seconds left. Lucio has made it back.
Ooh, Kragan on Tracer is getting some good flanking. Joey does get the ult off just before dying. Kragan actually takes a bunch out and they got it.
Tire to secure. Thrifty staying away.
That was a really good flank there by Kragan at the end. They weren't ready for a big flank like that. So it's going to be 10 points over to Hanzo and Gretel. Yeah.
And 16 for the map? Or 14?
16. Yep. 16 to 4. Be the final score for that.
Epic.
And we're gonna go to game 2, or map 2.
Epic.
You honor me.
Just jump back to this lobby. And we're gonna go over to Nepal. Alright, we're gonna take a short break. Short bathroom break going on here. Alright, so what do you think about Nepal? It's, there's at least one map where knockback's really important. I don't know the name of
Yeah.
it, but you know the one.
I always feel like this map is very swingy. Because one Lucio can wipe an entire team if done correctly.
Yep.
And that scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, one Lucio just comes out of that side room right off the point. Yeah, your whole team's flying into the pit. Alright, let's see if both teams are ready here.
See if anybody goes for the ever popular Roadhog across the point strat to hook them into the depths.
Classic. I think we'll definitely see some Pharaoh there. Alright, and both teams are ready. So we'll get this started.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare to attack.
Alright.
Will Thrifty do it for a third game in a row?
Oh, you know the answer to that.
Yes, I do. This is the best maps for it. He
Oh,
locked in Reaper
what?
just to fuck with me, I guarantee it.
Maybe.
He knows.
I do like May, just on this map in general.
Well, I need King of the Hill style, where the Blizzard can cover almost the entirety of the point.
Right, yeah, I mean, that basically secures you the point.
So if he does in fact stay this Reaper, I will be surprised that he values that Blizzard on payloads more than King of the Hill.
Yeah, I guess the wall is pretty useful for attacking or defending, really. But the Reaper ult also pretty good at clearing points, so I guess I can see it. What else? BOL Sexy playing McCree here. Something we haven't seen yet today. You take on Zarya. Man, I've been seeing so many Zaryas this last week, it's ridiculous. I don't know if everyone's heard about the bug lately, but man, they have been everywhere in random games.
Just heard about that bug, and that explains so much.
Yeah, no, I've been straight up wrecked by it, and I mean, who knows if that's the cause, but I think part of it is people just finally figure out how to play her. People have gotten good at keeping their charge high. So we saw UTech hit 100 there for a while. It's been keeping that real high.
Always the worst part about learning. It's just when people are about to take damage.
Yeah. Yeah, especially 'cause, you know, part of it's throwing shields on your teammates.
Destiny attempting a flank. Kragan on the deep flank going behind.
Oh man, Tree just catches Winston in a trap, just lights him up. He's got a tire up, so we're gonna follow him for a little bit and see what happens here.
Thrifty already has Reaper ulti.
Well, I guess that explains why he played Reaper.
Yeah.
Solid triple kill there. Could secure his team the point, possibly.
The way back.
Oh! Huge Mercy L. That was at least 2. That could have been a 3rd. Tree's gonna back off, and he's got the tire ready to go. Picks up 1, so not too bad.
Then getting the other 2 beat UTech with a huge black hole. Winston just tossing them around like it's nothing.
And point secured for Hanzo and Gretel.
Solid take.
And so they're finally gonna get on the board. Alright, and Clowns really only need 1 cap to basically end the game. So they're gonna have to hold this for quite a while. Oh, it's actually just sniping with that revolver. He's also got high noon up, so I'm sure he's looking for the flank here. He's gonna have to 1v1 Thrifty.
Into the point, but Tree dealing with him like it's nothing.
Ooh, big flank from Thrifty, combined with Stripe doing justice. Clowns might be getting the point. Thrifty's got Reaper ult up again.
Oh, the tire. Oh, I missed.
Thrifty coming in behind with Reaper ult.
Tire could have been huge.
Oh, shuts down Destiny's Reaper ult. And that's the point for the Clowns. Thrifty looking for the flank. Get lit up.
The Diva decided to go in, but not everybody has shown up yet. Getting self-destruct down on the point. Doesn't catch anybody though.
Oh, but I think it's looking pretty good for Hanzo and Gretel here. That was close.
So sitting at 99, if they get the point back, almost assuredly over afterwards.
Yep. I think if you're at 99, you just win on the cap.
If nobody else is on it. Otherwise it goes to overtime again.
Oh, does it still? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, they're gonna be getting close to 99 for the next fight breaks out. Big jump in from Scotch. He gets blasted out by Ziggy.
Thrifty down already, Scotch in all on his own, but he does get the ult off.
Ziggy gonna counter, dropping the beat.
Tree with the tire, finds Thrifty again. Destiny gets shoved
Oh.
off the point after he ult.
Caught that right at the end. That was a big play.
Oh, a huge black hole. Can anybody do anything with it?
No, Destiny shut down everyone who tried. I think
Mercy
that
holding the point.
I think that's gonna be the point for Hanzo.
Reaping it to save a few more seconds. Oh, Winston was on his way, but he got knocked back.
Oh,
Managed to get it
Scotch jumps in, but he's dead. Failed Destiny just destroying everybody, and that's, yep. Hanzo and Gretel are gonna take
So
that.
much knockback. Just absolutely denying anybody access to that point.
1-0.
Oh snap, we're seeing some of the competitive.
Whoa. Yeah, that was cool.
A giant gorilla, just like in those old video games.
I get that. Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Para reporting.
I wish you could see like medals and stuff
Reporting for duty.
when you're spectating, but
Any stats?
I know, right? Give you something to like look at between rounds. So well.
Pretty nice.
All right, so we're into this is the fun point,
Enemies detected.
and yeah, actually we got double Reaper coming out for the Clowns. So they're all in on the knockback strat. Just a huge brawl in this side room. It looks like Hanzo and Gretel in a good spot to take this point. actually got a double Reaper strat. Double Reaper, double Lucio. Interesting.
I believe we have seen the double Reaper strat work before.
Yeah, I think we played it last week, right?
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
seemed to do well there.
I liked it. Oh. Oh! Thor goes for the knockback on Scotch, but gets knocked back himself.
Couldn't quite get the jump back onto the point either.
Joey taken out by BOL Sexy's soldier ult. Not quite gonna finish off anyone else, but gets a lot of them low. Here comes a big scary ape. Wow, Scotch just going crazy, smacking everyone.
Or jumping in on his own again. And Hanzo and Gretel are just staggering in one at a time.
Yeah, not looking too great for them right now.
On the bright side, they did burn a few defensive ultis that are nice to have down, but didn't gain anything for it.
Joey picking people off. He's got the big dragon up. Does drop the dragon, but kind of just shot it across the map. It didn't really trap anyone.
We've got 3 going in on this side room.
Tree gonna drops a nice trap at the bottom of that. Oh, and he catches someone with it. Thrifty.
Dude drops down and Reaper forms away. Just wanted to see what's going on.
Wow. Oh, but he catches Utek in the same trap. Utek does the same thing, but does die.
He has the ult now, and that looks like the clear unless his tire gets... Oh,
That tire
been huge.
got immediately destroyed by Thrifty, as Thrifty killed like 3 other people. Oh! Destiny getting knocked back. I didn't see who did that. Was that Blue? Knocked him back as soon as the ult started to secure the round.
I missed it too.
1-1.
It's like he got the first die off and then was knocked back. That was actually pretty cool. Alright, I have to imagine we're not going to see the same huge knockback strat. Actually, yeah, Tree's going to build some turrets. Alright.
Nope, just kidding.
Okay. I wasn't too sure about that. Like, I don't know how good that's going to be, but alright. BOL Sexy switching over to Tracer. I like Tracer on this map, actually. There's all kinds of, like, twists and turns and side passages and stuff to get good flanking with.
And KFC switched to a McCree instead of the second Reaper, despite it working so well for him last round.
Yeah, I think actually that's pretty good. They didn't know it, but they're against a Tracer and a Reaper.
Yeah.
So that could work out pretty well for him.
Point has been taken, but Thor just swinging that hammer and taking the point for himself. That's what I like to see.
Alright, let's see Destiny go on the flank here. Oh, hooked in by Scotch.
Luckily he's Reaper,
Yep.
so it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Luckily he can
Pretty
just
quick on that shot.
sneak away. And picked off by Utek.
Tracer picked off 2.
Utek does have high noon up. They're kind of just being pushed back towards spawn.
Ooh, Scotch with a great hook waiting for that reflective fall.
Speaking of great, Tree takes out 2 with a tire. Pretty much stops Clown Fiesta's push there.
Ooh, McCree just blows up. And Hanzo and Gretel just get to hang out while Thrifty goes for the Reaper. But Kragan spots him out. He doesn't even have all.
Albino Joe throwing the dragon didn't really hit anyone. I haven't been too impressed with those dragons so far, to be honest. Ziggy on the point, he does have his ult up, so I think they're going to be able to hold this pretty well. Got Reinhardt ult and Lucio ult.
Scotch hooking the Tracer, so that's not a problem anymore. Caught 2 with High Noon, but Thor once again taking the hammers, just laying people out.
Oh, Destiny taken out. Now Thrifty versus Baller Sexy to cap this point.
That was very well timed on Thrifty for showing up.
Yeah, if Thrifty dies here, it could be over. We got a Junkrat ult coming in from Tree.
He started the ult but died immediately. Could have been a huge takeback.
Tree gets the trap to actually keep one up the point.
So
There it is. So that is a 20-10 win for Hanzo and Gretel.
Play of the game.
What did I say the score was? 16-4?
Yes,
Was that for Hanzo and Gretel?
I believe so.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 36-14.
Not exactly what KFC wants, but can't be too upset that they are still putting up some points.
Yep.
Not a total loss.
Yeah, 14 is not terrible. We still got a whole nother map to play. And this is actually one I'm excited about. We're going to King's Row. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple minute pause here. Yes, classic thrifty lag going on here. Alright, let's talk about King's Row. What characters do you like on King's Row?
Well, snipers are always huge. A good Widow can single-handedly take that first point when attacking.
Yeah, I would agree with
If done
that.
correctly.
Yeah, I think sniping is really good on the point and not as good on the payload part. I like
Other good heroes are very mobile ones, just so they can get past that choke point.
Yep.
Although on the defense side, Torbjorn is ridiculous because of how many people pick mobile champions to get through.
Yeah, I think you almost need a Torbjorn for the first part of this. And
Maybe even a Symmetra for that side room.
yeah, I do like Symmetra also. Alright, Joey's ready. Alright, we're gonna get this started.
Now entering King's Row.
Are we gonna see May from Thrifty? And oh yeah, yes we definitely are. That's good.
Let's go back.
It's been
Now
like
there's
10
another
minutes.
Payload. I don't understand you, Thrifty.
I don't know, I really like her on Attack Defend. I mean I also like her on King of the Hill, but whatever works for the team comp, I guess.
She's pretty solid, but I have to question that the King of the Hill, Matt, he stayed Reaper the entire time instead of May at all. Because I feel like that's the one time Mei really shines.
We've got lots of turrets going on here. We got Bastion, Symmetra, and Torbjorn.
They are ready.
Yeah, they're going very defensive. Reinhardt and Mei. And 3 turrets. It's a little scary though, because you know, one good like ult combo can really disrupt that. Oh, Lou actually going with a real aggressive turret placement. Just gonna drop it right outside the door. I like that. Or I could pick up a kill or two.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best turret. It's the one nobody thinks to look for.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to rebuild it after, so let's... You know, except nobody comes out the front door.
Thor
And-
sees it right away.
yeah,
takes it down, but
Just
he's
gets
already
picked off. Okay.
And Treat flies over. He's already on the point.
He's-
Nobody's really dealing with him. Stripe was, but got hooked away. And Tree's just...
Where's their Oh, their Bastion's not on the point either. So they had this cool turret set up, but nobody actually watching the point.
And Tree did a very good job of breaking that first choke point. Just by one man going into the point, everybody dispersed and...
Yeah, it kind of brought everyone back to him and let his team move up a little bit.
Ooh. A Bastion tank in a small room is not good.
Ooh.
Don't want to be in there. Kraken has switched to the Widow though. With a damage boost. See if he can make anything happen.
Haven't had enough.
I might just start poking away at that shield. Ooh, big hook onto Mercy. Actually, she gets away.
Tree's lobbing grenades at that turret, but they're all missing. I'm not sure if he has good vision on it. He's just guessing.
Well, now he's got a tire, so... Oh.
That'll take care of it for sure.
Oh! 2 kills and a turret. He's just gonna charge into battle now.
Thor pushes the rest away, kills a couple.
That could just be the whole point right there.
I think it will. Symmetra the only one close now.
Wow.
Teleported just outside this tunnel, but
Like I was saying, a solid ult kind of just broke through their line, and this is a good follow-up also by Thor, just to kind of shove him down that hallway. Stripe charges out, and Thor just yanks him back. Takes him out. You got a really good push coming in here from Hanzo and Gretel.
Kragen with a headshot on Thrifty as soon as he gets to the fight.
And Scotch taken out, so that's 2 down. They're pushing in, they're almost to the point here.
His payload is hauling ass.
Oh! Huge hook from Thor. That was like max distance. Pulls in Lou, and I think the point... Yep, they got it. Easily. I don't think the card stopped at all. So now almost 7 minutes to take this last point. And like I know this last point's hard to attack, but I think 7 minutes is quite a while. They've got a good chance of getting this.
Slipping up one time in 7 minutes is pretty likely.
Right. Oh, here comes the tire. Oh, Thor just pushing everyone back doesn't actually kill anyone, gets a lot of them low. It did finally stop that push. So we're gonna see Hanzo and Gretel take a second to regroup. Tree might be able to initiate with that tire. Could kill into U-Tech. Yep, Tree's gonna go above and probably drop a tire from behind. He sees where the Bastion is.
Oh, the blizzard is down, but nobody's in it. Mercy almost got caught in it.
Oh, Tree has such a good opportunity. He needs to just drop the tire. Like, just roll it off the edge and blow it up.
Oh, sexy with a pulse bomb on a frozen May to ensure death.
Ooh. Good rocket barrage from UTech. He gets taken down. Takes a couple with him. Tree finally dropping the tire. It goes up to Lou and it takes him out.
They're gonna get this payload most of the way, if not all the way.
Yeah, they're gonna at least get it right there.
Freezing on the payload to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Huge Reinhardt ult though.
Yeah, that
Beavis mech falls
2 or
down the
3.
hole. Fortunate.
Joe taking people out with that scatter shot.
Ooh, oh, sexy almost killed himself on his own pulse bomb.
Wow,
And that's the point.
that was pretty good. I mean, the cart really only stopped once.
Yeah. Very fluid payload section.
So that's another 10 for Hanzo and Gretel.
Guess they really want that second place.
Alright, so one more round left. Let's see, the Clown Fiesta Cartel attack this. What do you think? They match just how quick Hanzo and Gretel was able to push that in? I mean, 5 minutes is really pretty solid for this map.
Yeah, you can't complain about a time like that. But we'll see. Perhaps it can be bested.
Oh. What happened?
Oh,
did it not switch? It didn't switch sides, did it?
Oh man.
It might switch them after this part. Oh, and people are leaving, so we're just gonna go back to the lobby. I think it would have actually put everyone in after.
Too late now.
Alright, so we need Clown Fiesta to be on offense.
Now entering King's Row.
Alright, looks like you got it right this time.
And no one's left yet, so I have to assume.
Alright, looks like we got the double soldier coming from the clowns here. And some more Zarya. Good to see. Now Hanzo and Gretel. Also gonna just one set of turrets here. Saw a Symmetra earlier, but I must have switched off of that. So just a Torbjorn. I think Torbjorn's probably, if I was only gonna have one turret character, Torbjorn's probably the one I'd want on this map.
Yeah.
Just so many good spots to put that thing. I don't know what's going on with Ball of Sexy. He hasn't picked a character yet.
Nobody said anything though.
Yeah.
I have to assume it's alright, or everybody's just oblivious.
Oh, well, he picked something. He is going to be pretty late to the point here.
It's gonna be the surprise soldier.
Yes, yeah, we're already fighting here, and he is not caught up.
Scotch already charged right through that front line just to try to back him up, and they are backing up quite a bit.
Thrifty not on May on this one. I saw it in May and I just assumed it was Thrifty, but it's actually Thor. Thor getting chased out by 3 enemies.
Most of KFC is on this right side.
Yeah, they're all...
Choosing to ignore that choke point entirely.
Oh! Good charge from Scotch. He's gonna take out Mercy. Now he's just disrupting things behind enemy lines. While his
Doesn't
team
take him out.
a little slow to follow up, but they do get on the point.
Ooh, black hole already.
Oh, doesn't actually get anyone. Kurgan was able to jump out of it. And Ziggy with a good molten core might be enough to defend this point.
Turret is back to normal now. Lucio's got the ult though.
Yeah, they're gonna sustain that push. Thrifty back on that May.
Freezing the other May, showing them who's boss.
Scotch able to get the Reinhardt off before he's picked off by Widow.
Oh, are they gonna hold it?
I think they do.
Is that a second molten core?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, the enemy team was kind of just standing in the point for quite a while fighting that, so I guess I'm not too surprised, but still pretty impressive.
The MVP to this turret.
I think it's over now, yeah. Everyone was coming through that door at it.
We'll miss you, turret bro.
There goes a blizzard on the point from Thrifty. He's taken down.
Mercy and Torbjorn all in Scotch's hammer.
Wow.
I've got you in my sights.
Kragan almost escaping with a grappling hook. But Scotch had a vendetta to settle. Charged him down anyway. They still haven't gotten the second checkpoint despite all
Yeah, they
this
need to actually get on it. There we go. Now they're on it. Oh, but here comes a dragon!
Oh, just in the middle of everybody.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
it was a good distraction, but not quite enough.
Oh, Destiny
Everyone's
tried
getting
to come
taken
and
out.
help out. Too little, too late.
Alright, so 5 minutes here for a push that's plenty of time.
And May, Thrifty, just way back here.
Yeah, what was going on there?
Taken out by Thor, but he did take out Torbjorn and the turret. Taking a defensive hero and deciding it's a flanker now.
Which makes a good flanker, like the ult up or something, but I don't know. Probably better on the point.
Choice.
Yeah. So Yitek got the black hole up.
And Thor with the wall to cut off Scotch from the rest of his team.
Eric's the black hole, he gets 3. But a counter blizzard.
That turret is going to be doing some work.
And another dragon. Ball of sexy. It looks like the clowns are getting pushed off the cart.
Torbjorn's molten core turret. Doing work to make sure that payload doesn't move. Good defense coming out of Hanzo.
Alright, so we're gonna see the clowns wait to regroup. Ball of sexy getting some good damage in. Trying to pick people off here.
Not quite waiting for the Zarya. Kragan on the Reaper behind everybody, but he'll find the Zarya, who is late to the party.
He's gonna draw him off, so this should actually be a good time for his team to engage. They drew a tank away from the fight.
Reaper just got his ult, and there he goes. A black hole to try to help him out, but Zarya unfortunately couldn't stop him from coming in and wiping his team.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 kills on the clowns. I think that's pretty much gonna stop that push. Kragan going hard.
For now. Grouping once again may... Oh, it does eventually get the Reaper. Good Reinhardt ult.
Wow, ults everywhere, but a huge Mercy res. Gets 2 people back up.
Oh, the Blizzard. UTech trying to hop out of it, but just
Wow,
barely gets frozen.
That pretty much was a wipe. It was a good Blizzard by Thor.
From Thor.
Yeah, I saw 4 people go down after that one out. So now we're down to 2 minutes left. There hasn't been a whole lot of a push in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
KFC is really going to want to make something happen here so they can get some sizable amount of points.
If BOL Sexy has the dragon up, this is going to be good. Oh,
Down,
but it doesn't matter.
dragon.
Half of the team's wiped out already.
Oh, this black hole has everybody in it, but nobody's there. Oh, that's so upsetting.
Sexy picked off another one though, so that's actually a lot of kills for him. Between the ult,
UTech with the most beautiful Zarya ult.
KFC on another push. I don't think they have everyone up though. They're missing someone.
Thrifty just spawned. Both Lucio and Mercy use their ults there. Scotch has his, can catch people.
Tree gets rezzed. Big Blizzard. Tree has the black hole. He gets 4. But doesn't manage to pick anyone off. None of his team is there to capitalize on that. Most of them are dead.
Shields by UTech Zarya as well.
So Kragen's coming into the fight with Reaper ult up. This is going to be the play to watch here.
Yeah, see if he can get another solid flank.
I think he does. Oh, here comes the res. This would be the time for him to do it. Yup.
He drops down.
It was countered by that Lucio ult from Lu. So lots of damage, but no actual kills off that. Now he's picking people off.
Another black hole that's pretty good, but nobody to do damage into it. And that's the point.
That's it. Hanzo and Gretel hold it to just capturing the point, no actual pushing. So that is 3 points to KFC for that, and 7 to Hanzo and Gretel. So that's going to bring our total to 53 to 17.
Blizzard again. Hanzo just ruining people while they're all frozen.
Alright, well, good job to Hanzo and Gretel there. Picking up a lot of points. Alright, that is it for this match. So we're gonna take the stream down. We're gonna switch over to next game, which is Gryffindor versus Blue Eyes White Bastion.
See a good old shit stomp.
Oh yeah.